Hey everyone, Zia here and welcome back to the channel. I have some absolutely insane and important updates for you today, okay? Let's jump right into it. Okay, picture this. A global trade war ignites over corn. One U.S. official just dropped a bombshell, accusing a nation of 1.4 billion people of playing unfair. But what's the real story here, and are we truly seeing the entire picture? U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick is defending former President Trump's tariffs on India, saying they're justified because, and look at the headline here, it says, India won't buy U.S. corn. He's saying, why won't 1.4 billion people buy 1 bushel of U.S. corn? Lutnick claims India takes advantage of the U.S., blocking American goods while selling freely. He's saying, they sell everything to us and they won't buy our corn. And this is where it gets crazy, because Lutnick says India needs to bring down your tariffs or face a tough time with the world's greatest consumer. Look at this statement on screen. But here's the real kicker. The Trump administration has imposed up to 50% tariffs on India, including a 25% tariff specifically for India's purchase of Russian oil. India calls these actions unfair, unjustified, and unreasonable. And we have the receipts right here, showing those staggering tariff numbers. India defends its energy procurement, stating it's driven by national interest and market dynamics. This isn't just about corn or oil, it's a fierce battle over who sets the rules of global trade. So, in this high-stakes game of economic power, who really holds the cards? In other news, a surprising development has just come to our attention. Okay, so fam, you are not going to believe what we uncovered. Russia's drone war isn't just escalating, it's crashing directly into NATO airspace. How did Moscow achieve this shocking aerial dominance? The answer is absolutely wild. What started as sporadic strikes with foreign-designed drones has morphed into an industrial effort involving an unexpected workforce. And here's the twist you won't believe. Students are on the assembly line. You honestly can't make this stuff up. This isn't about a few drones anymore. We're talking continuous waves, hundreds strong, designed to overwhelm. The data is shocking, over 34,000 drones this year alone. Look at the overlay, fam, 34,000 plus attack drones fired this year. And the numbers are just staggering. They're not just throwing numbers at it, they've refined tactics. Using confusing patterns, flying along rivers, and even deploying decoys that are indistinguishable from the real thing. And the proof is in the details, like the tactics displayed on your screen right now. TACTICS, DECOYS, river routes, confusing patterns. This industrial-scale drone war is reshaping the conflict and raising urgent questions about NATO's vulnerability. Ukraine's fighting back, but facing a relentless, overwhelming barrage. So what's the real story here? Alright, moving on to our next story. Okay, fam, get ready. A political earthquake just hit, digging up a decades-old wound from the 1962 Chinese aggression. PM Modi is pointing fingers, accusing Nehru's policies of hurting Assam. But Congress isn't staying quiet. What's the real truth hiding in plain sight? The Prime Minister claims wounds inflicted by Nehru's policies are yet to heal. But then, Congress leader Pawan Khera dropped a bombshell on X. He shared excerpts of Nehru's actual broadcast from November 19, 1962. And the proof is right here, fam, look closely at this text. And what did Nehru say? He directly addressed the people of Assam and the Northeast, telling them, we must not get worried about this. He pledged unwavering support and said, we shall not be content till that invader goes out of India or is pushed out. He promised ultimate victory for India. The full quote is right here. This broadcast, says Khera, directly contradicts the PM's recent allegations. He challenged Modi, saying, before lying to the people of Assam and Northeast, PMO India will do well to ask someone to read it out to him. A direct call-out on national attention. And this is where it gets interesting. So, fam, with these historical words now re-emerging, what does this mean for the current political narrative? Was Nehru truly abandoning Assam, or was he rallying the nation? So what's the real story here? Drop your theories. Okay, from the world of politics to the world of entertainment. Zonation, India just dominated Pakistan in the Asia Cup, But what happened after the match? You won't believe. Was this a victory lap or something far more? Get ready for the wildest post-game drama you've ever seen. Okay, Zone Nation, you are not going to believe what we uncovered. The Indian team, after a dominating win, just walked off the field. Look at this. The Pakistan team was left waiting, stunned. The on-screen text asks, "No handshakes?" And it gets crazier because this wasn't even the first time. But here's the shocking twist. Indian captain Suryakumar Yadav spoke up, and we have the receipts. He declared, "We gave a proper reply." And as you can see right here on screen, official, we gave a proper reply, confirming their stance. This wasn't just a game, Zone Nation, it was a message. And then the plot thickens even further. When it was time for Pakistan's captain, Salman Agha, to speak, he was a no-show. As the text indicates, PAK Captain SKIPS presser. What could make a captain skip a post-match presentation, especially after a high-stakes game like this? The official reasons? Nowhere to be found. So, Zone Nation, this isn't just about cricket anymore. This is about unspoken tensions, government alignments, and a clear message sent on a global stage. This isn't just a game, it's a statement. What do you think this means for future India-Pakistan encounters? Drop your theories in the comments below. And now for something on a lighter note. Okay, you are not going to believe what we uncovered. Imagine facing a massive 50% tariff, a direct economic hit, and still, a nation says, no way. We are diving deep into the geopolitical chessboard, and the moves being made are absolutely wild. The United States piled on an additional 25% tariff, bringing the total to a staggering 50%, all because India kept buying discounted Russian oil. Look at this text on screen. US imposed 50% tariffs on India. The pressure was undeniable. But here's the wild part. India flat out rejected calls to cut ties. The Russian Foreign Ministry lauded New Delhi, saying its stance reflects strategic autonomy in international affairs. And when you see the text overlay on your screen, India's strategic autonomy, it really drives home this bold declaration. This isn't just about oil, it's about national interest. The US claimed India's purchases funded Russia's war, but New Delhi fired back, calling them purely commercial transactions and accusing Washington of double standards, pointing out their own significant trade with Moscow. Look at the text, double standards. And this is what nobody is telling you. So India and Russia are boosting trade, defying tariffs, and setting a precedent in global diplomacy. What does this mean for future international relations? Is this the new normal, where national interests truly trump all? Drop your theories in the comments below. Okay, up next, you guys are not going to believe this. Okay, Zone News fam, you are not going to believe this. India absolutely annihilated Pakistan in Dubai, turning a legendary rivalry into, well, this. But that is not even the wildest part, because what happened after the match will leave you speechless. What secret drama unfolded on the pitch? Right from the toss, the tension was palpable. India's captain, Suryakumar Yadav, made a shocking move. Look closely at this moment. A customary handshake was offered and then refused. The article highlights this, saying Suryakumar Yadav on no handshake with Pakistan. Some things in life are ahead of sportsmanship. This set the stage for an explosive match, but nobody expected this level of dominance. But here's the wild part. After demolishing Pakistan by 7 wickets, the Indian squad completely vanished. No post-match handshakes, nothing. The article states, and I quote, "The Indian cricket team once again refused to shake hands with Pakistan." This was not an accident, Zone News fam. This was a deliberate statement. Look at the expression on the Pakistani coach's face right here. He was visibly miffed. And the drama did not end there. Pakistan's coach, furious, marched to India's dressing room, found no response, and was later seen in a heated discussion with the match referee. The article provides the proof, stating he stormed to India's dressing room, found no response, and was later spotted in a heated discussion with match referee Andy Pickcroft. This is not just about cricket, Zone News fam. This is about deep-seated tension boiling over onto the world stage. So, what was India's captain's reason? Suryakumar Yadav dedicated the win to the armed forces and victims of a terror attack, stating, "Some things in life are ahead of sportsmanship." And the experts are completely split. Was this a powerful statement of solidarity or a deliberate breach of sportsmanship? Zo News fam, what is your take? Drop your theories in the comments below. And just when you thought the day couldn't get any stranger, hold up, are you ready for a bombshell that could totally change how businesses operate and how you pay for stuff? Get ready, because the rules just got a massive update and we are diving deep. The Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs just dropped a huge clarification. For post-sale discounts from manufacturers to dealers, purely for competitive pricing, guess what? No GST. And the proof is right here, clearly stating no GST on post-sale discounts for competitive pricing. But here's the wild part. The game changes completely. If those discounts are tied to specific promotional services by dealers, think co-branding or advertising campaigns, then GST absolutely applies. Look closely at this image, especially the text overlay that screams GST applies, promotional services. Experts are calling this a game changer for clarity. Rajat Mohan, Saurabh Agarwal, and Manoj Misra all agree. This differentiation clears up a ton of confusion, reduces disputes, and demands businesses revisit their contracts. As the text overlay confirms, experts, clarity reduces litigation. This means smoother compliance, but also puts the onus on businesses to document everything carefully. So, what does this mean for the future of discounts and consumer prices? Is this a win for everyone, or just a new layer of complexity? Now, for a look at what's happening in the world of finance. London just witnessed an anti-immigration rally that exploded with thousands. But Zo News, what actually fueled this massive turnout? This is a puzzle we need to solve together. UK Business Secretary Peter Kyle said the rally tapped into a sense of disquiet. He's talking about grievances rooted in the financial crisis that have plagued communities. Look at the text overlay right here. It's all about a deeply rooted social unrest. Zo News, look at the sheer scale. 150,000 demonstrators for Robinson versus a tiny 5,000 at the counter-protest. And the implications are just mind-blowing. Then Elon Musk himself jumped in virtually, telling protesters to fight back or die. You see his chilling words on the screen right here. And this is where it gets crazy. The Metropolitan Police are reporting unacceptable violence. 26 officers were injured, 4 seriously, and 24 people were arrested. The overlay tells the undeniable facts straight from the police reports. You honestly can't make this stuff up. Even amid the chaos, anti-immigrant protesters were reportedly munching on Indian onion bhajis. So, Zo News, is this a deep-seated grievance bubbling over, or something else entirely? Alright, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Zo News.